Hi there. I'm Christine Zips, independent investigative health journalist, with another message for parents who love a child in school. And we're continuing this series. We're going deeper into the effects of wireless technology on children's health, specifically their brains, bodies, future generations. And we're also looking at how teachers are impacted in schools where this radiation is happening inside the classrooms from the multitude of wireless devices, which include commercial grade routers mounted in the ceilings, usually, whiteboards, iPads, laptops. Some schools allow children to bring in their wireless phones. Sometimes they use virtual reality headsets. There's just a lot of this type of devices out there that is happening in the classrooms. In addition to that, many schools have leasing arrangements with telecom carriers for cell towers and antennas on the school grounds. So that adds to the load, and this is all cumulative that happens to the children. And this radiation is impacting every living being on the planet, but our children are more vulnerable for many reasons. They have the developing immune system, the blood-brain barrier can break through there, causes DNA damage. They hold more water, and they can absorb up to 10 times more radiation when compared with an adult. So this radiation has been shown to be causing real impacts through hundreds, if not thousands, of peer-reviewed published scientific studies. And you'll find a link to many of these studies below in the comments section, along with many other reference links for more information for you. But today, what I'd really like to share with you, our Wired Schools group. I'm a co-administrator of this group. We're comprised of moms and dads and grandparents and teachers and health practitioners. We're all looking into the proliferation from this technology and how this is impacting. Even some of our members have Wi-Fi injured children. One sadly lost her son back in 2008 from this technology at his university. Another one is a retired flight attendant, and she had become increasingly unwell. And because this wireless radiation, microwave radiation actually, coming from the wireless technology, is an invisible force. You can't see it, smell it, taste it, or hear it, but yet it's very powerful. But she had become more and more unwell until it reached a point where she was really debilitated from the Wi-Fi that was on board her aircraft. And of course, more and more airlines have the airport scanners that even some of them have the 5G technology, or they're prepared to do that, and it's just zapping the travelers at an alarming rate of speed, especially in locations that are designated like smart cities. Like, for example, here in Denver, DIA Airport has these powerful airport scanners. In any event, she's one of our members. Another member of our Wired Schools group is a mom of an extremely autoimmune, having autoimmune difficulties, and he's quite challenged by that. So this has gotten her very active with this. And another one has a Wi-Fi injured child, and she pulled him out of school because he just could not bear to be around this technology. Another member has a son who feels fine when he's at home. They have a low EMF environment at home where their wireless devices are connected through Ethernet cable, wired rather than going wireless. And he feels fine at home. He gets sick at school. So she's met with her school and they've made some concessions to help him feel better, and it's helped, but he's still suffering quite a bit. So just to give you an idea of some of the complexion or the experience behind some of our members, we are experiencing this firsthand, and we're doing our best to raise awareness with other people who might be similarly impacted. So you may have noticed that there's been a rise in incidents at schools, like even cancer and suicide clusters, unfortunately, heart episodes. Many children are being fitted with pacemakers. Nurse stations will have defibrillators usually there. And many teachers are on suicide watch. And this is just so alarming. I read a statistic from a report from the Children's Health Defense. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is the chairman of this group, and citing a 2016 Harris Poll survey saying that 54% of the millennials polled have reported being diagnosed with at least one chronic disease condition. And they are a lot sicker than the previous generation when they were in the same age group. So all of these facts are concerning. There's more and more incidents of violence. You'll see a link in the comments below about crisis in the classroom. Out of Oregon, this reporter has been following this, and I commend her for that. But there have been outbreaks in elementary schools there from children lashing out at teachers and other children pulling hair and just hurting one another. They're just kind of out of control. And symptoms from this microwave radiation include these types of symptoms, everywhere from nosebleeds and ear bleeds, dizziness, heart palpitations, ringing in the ears, etc. So all of this has led us to wanting to look deeper into this, and we've come up with what we hope. I'm very excited to share with you that we've created a roundtable session coming up online. It's going to be free, and it will feature many of the experts, the medical practitioners, academicians, lecturers, authors we've aligned with to speak on a host of varied subtopics, all relating to this. And they will be on hand to meet with you. You will be able to log in to this session and ask them questions one-on-one, share your stories, and they can help. We will explore causation together. We'll talk about solutions, how to keep yourselves safer, reduce your EMF exposure at home, how to work with other parents and teachers in your schools to hold those responsible accountable, to encourage them, to ask them to demand that they wire the wireless devices that are in the classrooms. And if they choose not to, we have ideas on consequences that might ensue. But we'll discuss all of that and more in this roundtable. But wanted to let you know that it will be coming up soon, hopefully over the next 2 or 3 weeks. It depends upon the availability of our experts, but we'll be announcing that as soon as we can as to the day and time. We're looking at setting this up for during the week, early evening, so we can have it be as convenient as possible for who all would like to attend. But we have limited capacity for these sessions. So if you're interested in having us hold a front row seat for you for this event, all you need to do is send an email to me, and my email address is below. With in the subject line, just put reserve. And I will acknowledge you and let you know that you've been your name has been put on the list to make sure that even if we go over capacity, that you will be able to attend this session. And in addition to this roundtable, we're planning a weekly healing meditation circle. It'll be led by one of our members, and she's very excited about this. She's had experience with this type of healing meditation that many times it's just so powerful when, as you know, with prayer groups and things of this nature, that when more than 1, 2, 3 people will enter into the same focus for the same time, it's so much more powerful and meaningful, and it will help augment and supplement the healing that's taking place with our efforts. So thank you very much for listening to our message. I hope to hear from you soon, and we look forward to bringing this to you, and hope you're as excited as we are about it. Thanks very much. Bye for now.